Every time he returned a cart, he earned a coin. 3 coins could buy a burger. Victor was starving and enjoyed the burger. It was the first full meal he had eaten after being trapped at the airport for days. So, he started collecting carts everywhere to earn money. If he saw a child occupying a cart, he would simply push it over and pat their head to comfort them. Soon, he collected a row of carts, and coins kept pouring out. Then he went to the restaurant and spent all his coins to buy a deluxe meal. It was a truly satisfying experience. Now that the problem of food and shelter was resolved, the next issue was communication. In order to survive well in the airport, the language problem had to be solved. So Victor bought 2 books with the same content, one in English and one in his native language. With these books, he started self-studying English, comparing the sentences word by word. With time, he could communicate simply with people through guessing and mimicking. However, trouble came when Victor was gradually adapting to airport life. The supervisor saw him wandering in the hall wearing pajamas, showering shirtless in the restroom, and sleeping in the waiting area. Obviously, it affected the image of the airport, and the supervisor, who had been working diligently for more than half his life, finally had a chance for promotion. Therefore, he couldn't allow any accidents to happen. So, he came up with a plan to drive Victor away. He told Victor that there was no one guarding the entrance for 5 minutes during the shift change of the security guards every day at noon. It was clear that he was hinting that Victor should leave, and as long as Victor stepped out of the airport gate, the supervisor would immediately arrest him on charges of illegal entry. Then, it would be a matter for the police. The supervisor was not involved anymore. However, what the supervisor didn't expect was that when Victor was about to leave the airport, he suddenly stopped. The supervisor was anxiously muttering, "Hurry up and go." The truth was that Victor realized something was wrong. The monitor always followed him. After thinking for a moment, he understood that it was a trap. So, he shouted at the camera using the English words he had recently learned.
"I wait."
The supervisor was furious. The next day, he cut off Victor's source of income. He specifically created a job position for collecting carts, forcing Victor to once again live on biscuits to stave off hunger. However, on that night, something unexpected happened. A delivery person at the airport found Victor and offered him 3 meals a day. The condition was for Victor to help him pursue a woman named Jessie. Jessie worked as a visa officer, and Victor would go to her every day to try his luck and see if she would allow him to travel. So, the delivery person wanted Victor to help find out Jessie's preferences. Victor readily agreed, thinking it was easy. From that day on, he would chat with Jessie during his business transactions and share the gathered information with the delivery person at night. He also warned the delivery person not to disappoint Jessie if they were really together. After multiple messages back and forth, the delivery person finally decided to confess his feelings. He asked Victor to deliver a box to Jessie. When Jessie opened it, she saw an engagement ring. In the restaurant, the delivery person anxiously waited, unaware that Jessie was standing behind him. Under Victor's matchmaking, the 2 lovers finally got together. As a result, Victor and the delivery person became good friends. The delivery person also introduced Victor to the janitor and the security team leader. But to survive, Victor knew that he couldn't rely solely on the support of his friends. So, he decided to find a job. But after applying around, everyone rejected him because he had no nationality or identification. Discouraged, Victor wandered aimlessly in the airport when he suddenly saw a blank wall. His professional instincts kicked in, and he picked up his tools and started working. It turned out that his original profession was a senior architect. He spent the whole night immersed in his creation. Unknowingly, it was already morning, and he was admiring his masterpiece when he noticed the construction team standing behind him. The foreman was impressed by the wall he painted, as it was like a work of art. He immediately decided to hire him for a job, offering a higher hourly wage of $19 compared to what the supervisor earned. Of course, the supervisor wouldn't let him off easily, so he came up with another plan to drive him away.